I just stared at the clouds for half an hour because I didn't want to leave that early. Like when you leave half an hour into a 2-hour long exam, you feel kind of bad, you know? So I just stayed for an extra half an hour doing nothing. Oh god, demo. People still play demo? Even though he doesn't exist anymore? That's pretty poggers. Yeah, anyway, what was my point? Yeah, so I stream now instead. Well, at like 6. So yeah. Now I'm a night owl. 2 AM is a normal time if you ask me. Smart Steve. Oh, Smart Steve, yes, because of my, yeah. I don't know, the exam, so here's the deal, right? What do you think of it? Actually, I'll address the first thing first. Do things in order. Night owl, yes. I'm also, basically, but not really. Like, I just, like, imagine having 24-hour days, am I right? Big brain people just sleep when they get tired, and if that's at, like, 2 in the afternoon, so be it, you know? But actually, sleeping reasonably, sensibly recently. Because, like, I had to, otherwise I'd miss my exam, you know? Anyway, and yes, Smart Steve, so here's the thing, right? What do you think of this? A 2-hour exam, right? 17 questions, so you get like 4 minutes per question, multiple choice. In fact, that's not 4 minutes per question, that's 8 minutes per question. 8 minutes per question, multiple choice. Do you think that much time is necessary? Ooh, it was tight. I lost him at the rock and then he found me again. Sorry, I'm just a little distracted in chase. Give me a sec. Oh, he left me. Cool. Yeah, so 8 minutes per question, multiple choice. What do you think of that? Right? Because I think that's completely unnecessary. Multiple choice, lucky, I get subjective exams now. Subjective exams? That's fun. That's fun. Oh god, yeah, I wouldn't like that. But yeah, we've got multiple choice just because they're still recovering from COVID, I guess, and they can't be bothered to come up with actual exams. Like, I think that's basically the deal. They never used to be multiple choice. If you look at, like, past papers, they were all actual answers, you know? But, yeah, this year, last year, it's just full of multiple choice. And then what's the other? It's a little awkward if you are not a topper. Topper? You complete your exam earlier than everyone. It happened to me before. What do you mean by a topper? What is a topper? Oh, hello. You've almost finished this, Jen. I'll help anyway. I can't find any more gens. Oh, wait, there's one up here. I'll go do this one then. And by the way, by the way, did your exam go... Oh, screw you! Go away. Did it go good or average according to the time you completed it? So a lot of people completed it in about an hour. Because, like I said, it's 17 multiple choice questions in 2 hours, and, like, that's kind of dumb. Like, it's not really necessary, you know? So, yeah, a lot of people completed it in an hour. Like, when it got to an hour mark, I saw quite a lot of people leave. But I also think there were a couple of people like me that had actually been done for a little while and were just waiting for an hour to be up because they didn't want to leave so early. I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one that did that. So, yeah, it was reasonably average. I mean, some people took longer than an hour, obviously. Most people stayed in the exam for the whole 2 hours just to make sure they were all good. But there was a lot of people that left after an hour, yeah. So, yeah. You don't know the meaning of topper? You can call him a nerd who scores a lot in your class. Oh, I see. I see. Fair enough. I guess that kind of makes sense. So when you say topper, you're meaning like top grades, I guess, right? Yeah, sure. I see that. I think it's a bit of a stereotype, though, really. Like, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, only the nerds leave early, because, like, at the end of the day, leaving early doesn't actually have anything to do with how well you did in the exam. Like, just as easily, you could do... You could know none of the answers, do garbage in the exam, give up 10 minutes in, and leave, right? That doesn't make you smart, you know? It just means you finished early. You've written as much as you can, or whatever, right? So yeah, I wouldn't say that's a great stereotype. But yeah, whatever. Like, I can see where it comes from. You can't jump that far, Demo, you know that. Why are you screaming at me? Actually got a glyph. Nice. Toolbox. Epic. Didn't I bring an item? Did I forget to bring an item? Oh well. I think it's popular in India. Well, I would assume so, because it's certainly not popular here. It's not even a word here. But yeah, that's fair. I mean, of course, if I could be smart enough to get the biggest and the best grades, I absolutely would, you know? But it doesn't work like that, you know? Easier said than done. Like, I get the best grades I can, you know? And they're perfectly reasonable, but it's certainly not going to be the best out of everyone, you know? Right, so we got both the exit gates open. We can probably go for this save. I mean, yeah, it's basement, but I got Kindred. I know Demo's nowhere near there. I haven't been hooked yet. He's only actually got 2 hooks all game. Yeah. This should be an easy save. He's not hanging around. Are you going down there? Yeah, okay. Now, by topper, I don't mean you leave early in the exam. By that, I mean there's a kid who scores a lot in every exam and cries if he scored 97 out of 80 or something. Oh, yes, I was referring to what you said about not wanting to leave unless you're a topper. That's the stereotype I was complaining at. I don't think that one is true. Demo, shut up. No. Just blocking him. Demo. Oh, you idiot! What are you doing? He literally couldn't get you. I was standing in his way. Oh, okay, DS. Fair. I'll give you that then. You had DS. Never mind. Oh dear, this team's ridiculous. And they open the gate. I'll go open this one, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was complaining about. The stereotype of only the smart kids leaving the exam, you know? I don't think that's true. Because you can be dumb and leave the exam, you know? Like, I'm certainly not the smart kids, but I left, right? And to be fair, I leave most of my exams early, but... it depends on the exam. Obviously, some of them I need the time. This one I did not, because they give us, like, 4 times longer. Like, it would have been acceptable, I think, if they gave us, like, half an hour. I would have complained if they only gave us half an hour. Like, that would have been annoying. But, like, it would have been acceptable. Because you still have, like, 2 minutes per question. And it's multiple choice, so, like, who cares? And a person who leaves the exam early and scores shit amount of numbers is a shitty kid. I mean, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Almost 2 kid, nice. You mean like they need to work harder or something, which, like, probably accurate, to be fair. Hey, most points. Yeah, that team knew what was up.